Have you ever actually stopped to just look around your house, or maybe your car, or even your medicine cabinet, and really wondered where it all came from? Like the actual origins of this stuff? Well, what if I told you that some of the things you literally use every single day only exist because of World War II? It's kind of a wild thought, right? To realize that the totally mundane items sitting right in front of us right now might have a hidden history rooted in a massive global conflict. So let's just dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to look at the everyday things World War II gave us. We're going to explore how history's deadliest conflict paradoxically acted as this ultimate catalyst, massively accelerating domestic innovations that ended up changing our lives for good. Section 1, The Paradox of War. Destruction and Creation. Okay, so the deadliest war in history didn't just destroy cities. Obviously, that's the part of history we all know, right? But the flip side of that coin is that it dramatically accelerated inventions that completely changed our day-to-day lives forever. You see, when human survival is literally on the line, scientific research and practical engineering get pushed to their absolute limits. The sheer urgency of war acts like a giant accelerator pedal for technological progress. Section 2. Fixing and Healing. From ammo to antibiotics. Coming in at number 1 on our list is an absolute household staple. Duct tape. Originally made from waterproofed cotton duck cloth, this stuff was specifically invented to solve a literal life-or-death logistical problem during the war. They needed a way to keep ammunition boxes completely dry while still making sure soldiers could rip them open super fast out in the muddy, rain-soaked fields. It had to be strong, totally waterproof, and incredibly reliable. Fast forward to today, and that ultimate wartime quick fix is our ultimate household quick fix. I mean, we use it to patch tents, temporarily fix bumpers, and basically hold our lives together, don't we? Moving right along to number 2. Penicillin. Now, there's actually a huge misconception out there that the war invented this drug. It didn't. Alexander Fleming discovered it way before the war even started. But the conflict was the catalyst. Suddenly, there was this desperate, urgent need to treat widespread infections on the battlefield. So scientists were basically forced to figure out how to mass produce it on an unprecedented scale. And because of that immense wartime push, this relatively obscure discovery became a global lifesaver that literally protects millions of lives every single year. Section 3. On the Move. Transportation Transformations. And that brings us to number 3. The Jeep. This was originally built as a tough, completely no-nonsense military vehicle. It was engineered specifically to handle terrible terrain and act as a super reliable workhorse for troops. But, that incredible engineering didn't just vanish when the peace treaties were signed. It went on to inspire one of the world's most recognizable off-road vehicles. It's crazy to think about, but the entire recreational off-roading industry, and honestly, even those modern SUVs we use just to run to the grocery store, they share DNA that traces directly back to a war zone. Let's look at number 4. Synthetic rubber. So when global supply lines in the Pacific were cut off, natural rubber from plantations became incredibly scarce, which caused a massive crisis for the military. I mean, you simply cannot run a fully mechanized war without rubber for tires, gaskets, and treads. It's just impossible. So, through sheer scientific willpower and absolute panic-induced urgency, researchers rapidly developed an artificial alternative. They completely bypassed the natural shortage just to keep the war effort moving. And the legacy of that rapid scramble is literally everywhere today. Synthetic rubber is still used in millions and millions of tires. Just think about that the next time you're cruising down the highway. The very tires keeping you safe on the road owe their existence directly to a wartime shortage. Honestly, if natural rubber hadn't become so scarce, who knows how long it would have taken to develop the synthetic stuff we rely on so heavily today. Section 4. The Invisible Tech. Waves of the Future. Finally, we've got number 5. Radar technology. This was developed at absolute breakneck speed during the war to track incoming enemy threats. And the legacy of this intense, high-pressure research is truly mind-blowing. The exact same invisible technology they used to detect enemy bombers directly paved the way for the magnetron. The thing inside the microwave oven that's probably heating up your leftover dinner right now. And not only that, but it also birthed the modern aviation control systems that safely guide commercial flights all over the globe today. It's just incredible. Section 5. An Everyday Legacy. The Paradox of Progress. It's strange to think that one of history's darkest conflicts also sped up innovations that still shape our everyday lives. This quote perfectly captures the absolute core paradox we've been talking about today. It's definitely uncomfortable to think about, for sure, but it is true. Our modern comforts, our medical safety, the way we travel, so much of it is deeply, inextricably tied to the extreme urgencies of a really dark historical period. When we step back and look at the whole picture, the journey of these items is just striking. Duct tape, born for ammo boxes, is now literally in every garage. Penicillin, mass-produced for the battlefield, is out there saving millions globally. The Jeep, a rugged troop transport, practically birthed modern SUVs. Synthetic rubber, born out of pure desperation, is keeping us safe on the highway. And radar, tracking wartime threats, is now heating our food and guiding our planes. Every single one of these has a very specific military catalyst, and yet a profound everyday civilian legacy. So I want to leave you with this final thought today. Take a good look at the objects around you. The tape in your kitchen drawer, the tires on your car, the microwave on your counter, they all have this incredible hidden story. So what do you think? Which one of these wartime origins surprised you the most? Keep asking those questions, keep looking a little closer at the everyday things around you, and I will see you in the next explainer.